Hello, all, and welcome into the Saturday edition of the Greater Houston Area Rankings Scoreboard. Apologize for the slight delay, just a couple of issues, but I think I have them all resolved. And so we are going to get right into it. Starting off with 6A on Thursday. Number 1 North Shore beat number 7 CE King 38-3. Number 2, Katy beat Katy Jordan 70-21. Number 8, Katy Tompkins beat Katy Taylor 49-14. And number 22, Klein Oak went down to unranked Tomball 34-31. Now moving into last night's action. Atascocita, number 3 ranked, beat Westbrook 50-7. Number 4, Westfield beat Decaney 50-15. Number 5, Shadow Creek 49-7 over A-Leaf Hastings. Number 6, the Woodlands 63-0 over Grand Oaks. In a bit of an upset, number 23, Cy-Fair takes down number 9, Jersey Village 61-49. Number 10, Ridgepoint 61-0 over George Ranch. Number 11, Klein Collins 44-19 over Waller. Number 14, Summer Creek 28-14 over Humble. Number 15, Klein Kane wins 48-36 over Klein. Number 17, Clear Falls wins 21-14 over number 24, Clear Springs. Number 1, Lamar 63-0 over Westside. And on homecoming night, number 25, Cinco Ranch 65, Maid Creek 7. On the agenda tonight is number 13, Stratford at Cy Creek, and a game that I'll be covering live, so be sure to follow on Twitter. Number 16, Cy Ranch versus Cy Springs. Open this week were Dickinson, Deer Park, New Caney, and Hightower. Moving on to our 5A scoreboard. On Thursday, Manville 42-0 over Kempner. Number 13, LaPorte goes down to Kingwood Park, 34-13. Then in last night's action, Foster traveled to Magnolia West, and the Mustangs took down the Falcons 12-7 in a defensive slugfest. Number 2, Fort Bend Marshall 51-0 over Santa Fe. Number 4, Port Arthur Memorial 20-13 over number 11 Crosby. The number 5 Lake Creek Lions lit up the scoreboard, 80 points in their win over Montgomery. Battle between ranked teams. Number 10 Angleton pulls off the win, 44-40 over number 7 Fulshear. Another battle of ranked teams. Number 8, Port Neches Groves pulls off the 35-28 win over Texas City. In a strange game where that was played at two different sites after they got into the first quarter, the lights went out at Coralville Stadium. The remainder of the game was moved over to Galveston Ball High School with a limited crowd. Didn't affect the Tours as they rolled to a 58-0 victory over Sharpstown. Number 14, Barbers Hill 35-6 over Goose Creek Memorial. And new to the rankings, and they'll be there again this week. Number 15, Dayton with a big 45-0 win over Nederland. On to the 4A ranks. On Thursday, it was number 5, Stafford 25-20 over Iowa Colony. Last night's action, number 1, Belleville takes down Columbia 35-21. Number 2, Silsbee takes down Hardin Jefferson 56-6. Number 4, Little Cypress Norriesville 50-34 over Spring Legacy School of Sports Sciences. Number 6, West Orange Star rolls 53-8 over Liberty. Battle of ranked teams. Number 7, Jasper holds off Hampshire. Number 9, Hampshire Fernet, 26-21. And number 10, Navasota beats Bay City 17-9. Moving on to the 3A action from last night. Number 1, Columbus, 56-28 over Madisonville. Number 5, Orangefield upsets, with air quotes, number 3, Anahuac 25-15. Number 4, Hallettsville 47-0 over Kip Generations. Number 8, Tidehaven takes down East Bernard 30-9. Number 9, Van Vleck 52-8 over Danbury. And number 10, Brazos 42-27 over Rice Consolidated. And then in the game that I'll be at in Bryan, why don't you come out to Merrill Green Stadium and join me today at 1 o'clock as number 2, Hitchcock plays Salado. Open this week were East Chambers and Bowling. Now we'll move into the non-UIL 11-man. We're number 1, St. Thomas, 35-14 over number 5, Kincaid. Number 2, John Cooper, 48-13 over Irving Cistercian. Number 3, Bel Air Episcopal drops to Episcopal School of Dallas, 39-35. Number 4, St. John's, 49-21 over Dallas St. Mark's. Number 7, Cypress Christian drops 13-27 to Tomball Christian Homeschool. And number 10, the Woodlands Christian beats number 8, Tomball Concordia Lutheran, 38-7. Fort Bend Christian and Houston Lutheran South were open this week. Then moving on to our 6-man Super 6. Number 1, Pasadena First Baptist, 47-0 over Houston St. Francis. Number 2, Conroe Covenant, 56-8 over Beaumont Legacy Christian. And number 3, Baytown Christian, 62-14 over Brazosport Christian. Tonight, the number 4 Fort Bend Chargers will be playing the Victoria Homeschool. And number 6, Emory Wiener Jaguars will be playing BV Chia. Sugarland Logos Prep was open this week. And that's going to wrap it up for the Saturday edition of the GHA Ranking Scoreboard. Tune in tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. For the Sunday edition, we'll go over all the scores for the weekend and maybe give a little insight into what might be going on with the rankings on Monday. Till then, see you again tomorrow morning.